newspaper reports, accident investigation reports published by Ministry of Shipping, Marine Accident Investigation Branch, and Marine Accident Reporting Scheme, and various publications of Department of Shipping, Ministry of Shipping, and Bangladesh Inland Water Transport Authority. Let's see some findings. The technical faults resulting in capsize together with the reasons behind them are studied from the literature as well as determined from the accident reports and the primary data. The next thing is overloading. I think some of you are not familiar with this thing, but it is a common phenomenon in Bangladesh. Overloading caused due to the massive population transfer within a very short period during Eid holidays, absence of prior training system, and the incompetency between BIWPA and DOS. Department of Shipping has the law enforcement power, but it doesn't have the sufficient manpower. While BIWPA has the sufficient manpower with 22 individuals, but it doesn't have the way to enforce the law. And finally, the scarcity of skilled and the competent crews, since Deck Personnel Training Center, DPTC, has been unable to meet the current demand. Now, let's see the dominant theory of accident causation. Heinrich devised this theory in 1931. He saw that a five-step accident sequence in which each factor would activate the next step, just like a row of falling dominoes. You can see through the picture. The five forces are ancestry and the social environment work both unsafe act together with mechanical or physical hazard, accident, and damage are occurring. Heinrich believed that number 3 is the most vital domino, and if we remove this from the domino, then we could prevent an accident. So this paper is focused to work from the vital step to stop the domino effect as well as the catastrophes. So the number 3 domino is developed on the basis of fault tree. Fault tree analysis is a method that provides visual as well as logical models of the basic causes and intermediate events related to the top event. And the qualitative information obtained from FTX is of equal importance to the quantitative information provided. This is the fault tree or capsize. Capsize occurs due to the loss of stability and no restoration of stability. Loss of stability causes due to dynamic or static stability loss. Dynamic stability is lost due to the synchronicity with waves or large rolling angle or large acceleration. Synchronicity with waves causes due to the excessive rolling resting on steep wave for certain time. Rolling gets excessive due to insufficient roll damping or critical resonance of very low initial G. Insufficient roll damping causes due to inappropriate rolling reducer or insufficient rolling reducer. Stability is lost due to reduced buoyancy or reduced transverse stability. Buoyancy is reduced due to draft reduction by grounding or flooding. Flooding causes due to leak in hull or improper opening of port drainage, while transverse stability is reduced due to GM of GZ reduction or hailing moment. GM of GZ is reduced due to overloading or weight increase, that is overloading. And hailing moments is caused due to the free surface effect of liquid within the hull or cargo ship or the rush of passengers in one place. Cargo is shifted due to improper cargo seating or improper cargo placing. What we see in the previous slide, the delayed action. The delayed action occurs due to the delayed order or delayed response. The loading error is caused due to the unconsciousness or either unconsciousness or heedlessness to rules and regulations. Free surface effect of the liquid in the hull causes due to poor drainage system or unrestricted liquid flow, which is caused due to insufficient bulkheads or liquid transfer between bulkheads. liquid is contribution is due to leak in bulkhead or using non-liquid bulkhead. Now we would apply this policy on a real accident. There is a capsize of Andy Kokufu, which occurred in 27 November 2009. Death 45 deaths. It caused death to 81 people. Though the weather condition and visibility condition were good, it still capsizes. Why? Capsized due to the loss of stability and no restoration of stability. Stability is lost due to since static stability loss. Static stability loss due to the reduced buoyancy and or reduced transverse stability. Buoyancy is reduced due to the draft reduction by grounding, while transverse stability is reduced due to the GM or GZ reduction and healing moments. GM or GZ is reduced due to overloading or overloading, while healing moments is reduced due to rush of passengers in one place. Restoration stability was not restored due to insufficient action taken to restore stability, which was a result of erroneous action. This is back to erroneous order and erroneous response. Now I'll tell about the limitations of this paper. The first is this paper is primarily based on secondary data sources. Second, the primary data sources include observation, interviews, and surveys with her personnel. Small sampling size due to the lack of authentic and genuine data sources. And most of that events ended in a factor relating to the human element are not developed further. Now here some recommendations are made. First, a rich and powerful accident database has to be developed as soon as possible through proper investigation. The policy may be a quantum leap forward in this investigation procedure. The policy is recommended to be refined and developed further by investigation of accidents through an integrated system. As soon as the database is developed, a careful analysis of the data will result in the discovery of a certain chain of events triggering a debacle. The accident mitigation process should be based on this analysis. With the proper information available about the hazardous impact of the certain chain, a risk matrix or probabilistic risk assessment may be obtained. Development of a sophisticated software based on the direct FTF for analyzing different accidents, and finally, resolving the ambiguity between DOS and DIWTA. The corresponding authority should be given enough number of personnel and power to stop vessels from overloading. Prior ticketing system and electric onboard passenger counter may serve this purpose. And this concludes my presentation. Thank you very much for listening.
Let's have 3 questions answered.
Just now when I was presenting, that the main purpose that I talked about this outrigger how to increase the stability. Actually, what you present also is very nice, that most of the attributing factors are somehow directly or indirectly related to stability. But just now there's one gentleman said that there is a failure due to the engine room flooding. You didn't mention anything about that. Did you get anything about that?
Sir, please.
Vislatani.
Sir, please go to the
Still.
faulty analysis.
Yeah.
I told about the flooding this year.
Okay. So,
It causes due to leak in hull, improper opening of poor drainage. Engine room can be flooded due to improper opening, and if the drainage system is poor, then we can't remove the water.
I mean that's because of the lack of proper supervision in construction or lack of maintenance and all these things?
All what we see here, there, all the initial reason was due to that human element. Human element is there. And my paper is limited only to this level. I haven't included the human element here. I haven't, because the main reason is that my actual paper size was much bigger than this.
No. What you have presented is fantastic. A congratulations to you. Well, actually, the government should appoint people like you to investigate, in my opinion. And then they can get some benefit, actually. I have no more questions. Thank you.
It's okay, we don't like it. So, what to me, the engine room flooding is because of accident. The hull gets hold because of pollution, poor plating, and all this, or some underwater obstruction.
Yes, sir.
So he is a student only. He never been to sea or he hasn't seen a ship maybe. You see, his presentation is beautiful. I say excellent.
Very
Excellent.
good.
Engine room flooding is discussing different which he doesn't know.
Right.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's because of the big opening in the deck.
Coming. Erase the coming.
No opening in the deck, so it gets flooded quickly.
I don't think you need to use sea to recognise that a hole in the ship's side will let water in.
Yeah.
Anyway, young man, carry on.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I think all the four papers were very interesting.